It's Tuesday, April the 11th, 2017, and this is your Barbados Today evening update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour, the Barbados Secondary Teachers Union and the Ministry of Education could be in for a fresh industrial battle over Combermere School during the new term. President of the BSTU, Mary Redmond, told the union's annual general conference this morning that the patience of teachers and students had now run thin over the seemingly never-ending environmental problems at the school. Redmond said the patience shown with the authorities in the last school term will not be repeated when classes resume. The BSTU leader has therefore hinted to some form of industrial action if the problems are not resolved in short order. MP for Christchurch East and Minister of the Environment and the Drainage, Dr. Denis Lowe, has defended his performance in the constituency since his government came to office in 2008. Speaking this morning at the handing over of a new $74,000 three-bedroom house for the Bourne family of Parish Land, Christchurch, Dr. Lowe said about 300 houses have either been repaired or built for the indigent constituents during that period.
Not only is this about the 300th housing solution, we've also been able to put in place over 150 wells for constituents who would have had sewage challenges. About close to 400 street lights in this constituency that we've installed. And one of the things that we've tried to do in this area and across the community really is to ensure that at least one person in every house is working so as to continue to support the efforts of families. And we have not completed that target, but we've hit that target hard. And if I might say so myself, we are now into about 320 job opportunities created for my constituents.
Rhonda Bourne, who occupies the home with 4 grandchildren, expressed delight at her new commodious living accommodation. The disabled community is accusing authorities of ignoring them. Addressing a seminar on employment for the disabled workers organized by the Congress of Trade Unions and Staff Associations at the Warren's Office complex this morning, President of the Barbados Council for the Disabled, Maria Holder Small, called for an end to discrimination against the disabled. She questioned this island's categorization as a developed country when there is an absence of hard data on the employment of the disabled.
It is critical that we create the necessary awareness, and this must be backed by the Prevention of Discrimination Bill, which is currently only on draft. Barbados is at a serious crossroads, and just as critical as the economy is, so too is the welfare of the people. The ultimate resource in economic development is its people, all of its people.
In sports now, West Indies today chalked up their second series loss against Pakistan when the visiting team won the second of their 3-match ODI in Guyana. Set 234 to win in the allotted 50 overs, Pakistan easily surpassed the target with 6.5 overs to spare. West Indies had previously lost the T20 series. The two teams will now head to Jamaica for the start of the 3-match test series on April 22nd. In more sports news now, Sanju Samson cracked the first 100 of this year's Indian Premier League as he steered the Delhi Daredevils to a 97-run victory over the rising Pune Super Giants today. Pune slumped to their second defeat and slipped to 7th in the points tally. For the Daredevils, it was a much-needed victory after the loss in Bangalore.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Good morning, Phillips & Company, may I help? Oh, certainly. One moment, please. Miss Phillips?
Yeah?
There's a lady on the line from the Nation newspaper who would like to speak with you.
The Nation? Wish she go on?
Well, they're trying to sell us some ads.
Look, don't make me laugh this morning. Ads in the nation? They're real expensive, and for 1 year, nobody ain't buying them papers no more. Nobody ain't want to steal news. I hear reading Barbados Today online for free. So I tell she thanks for calling, but no thanks. We just advertising Barbados Today, families. Tell she is Barbados Today all the way.
Okay, I'll pass on the message. Mom, are you still there? Oh, she put it down.
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
We're back with news from the region now. The St. Lucia government is ramping up its crackdown on illegal workers. Labour Minister Stephenson King says the department has been recording much success in their bid to crack down on such workers.
So in some instances, it's about renewal of work permits. In other instances, it calls for investigation. And in some very rare areas, we have seen where persons have simply given reasons why their work permits have lapsed. We do appreciate the fact that those individuals have responded to the notice which was issued a few weeks ago and understand the importance of staying and operating within the framework of the law.
Minister King says the Labour Ministry's next step will be to visit business places and locations where violations of the Labour Act are believed to be taking place in that respect. He vows to enforce the law and deal with the perpetrators.
And on the international scene, North Korean state media warned today of a nuclear attack on the United States at any sign of American aggression as a U.S. Navy strike group steamed towards the Western Pacific.
President Donald Trump lashing out at North Korea Tuesday after it threatened, quote, catastrophic consequences for any U.S. action. Trump tweeting, North Korea is looking for trouble. If China decides to help, that would be great. If not, we will solve the problem without them. The blast coming as a U.S. Navy strike group advanced towards the Korean Peninsula in a show of force, and after top U.S. diplomat Rex Tillerson implied the American airstrike on Syria after last week's gas attack could serve as a model when other countries violate international norms.
And that's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper email updates and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and the gas stations near you, as well as channel 99 on Flow TV and to Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic evening.